It is show number 5.
Yes. Oh my God.
I hope y'all enjoying it as much as we are.
So what's going on, E?
Love and hip hop as usual. Let's see what is the story with Jocelyn trying to blast Mona Scott.
Of course, I'm not surprised.
We know that when we talked about Jocelyn being very humble during her pregnancy, that went out the window. There's
immediately.
No longer, she has threw the humble pie out the window.
Straight did.
Now she thinks she's the best mother
ever
on earth, although her daughter's not even 6 months old yet. She has, we heard, called Child Protective Services on Mimi to say that Mimi doesn't have a safe environment for her daughter, as if strippers at your baby shower is an indication that you're going to be a really good mother. But as far as Mona Scott is concerned, she went on Instagram the other day to let everybody know to get their cameras ready because she was blasting Mona Scott about how she's treating her cast.
Well, to defend that, Mona is, a little shady. But she wants a storyline. So you signed up for something.
Right.
You're going to do it. You're going to have to give her her story.
I think what it is when you have nothing and you're looking for fame, you sell your soul.
Pretty much.
You let yourself be exploited. And then when you feel that you are above and beyond that, now you have a problem with it. And I feel like if it weren't for Mona Scott and Love and Hip Hop, we would not know Jocelyn at all.
No.
So she should be thankful and move on. If you are not happy with the treatment that you're receiving, just acknowledge the fact that this lady did
give you a pedestal, pretty much.
Everybody knows you now. And if you do have a problem with her, let her know, because now it's again the same thing as Monique. Now you're making yourself look bad for other people that aren't going to want to work with you because you're blasting the person that gave you an opportunity at the end of the day.
But that lady, Jocelyn thinks she's a diva no matter what. So ain't nobody going to want to work with her anyway. So I don't.
I think Jocelyn is.
She needs help.
Delusional.
She's crazy.
Because to think that you're no better than anybody else.
Absolutely
Everybody
not.
that started from humble beginnings that are on these reality shows that are looking for fame and fortune, you've accomplished that. Whether we like your music or not.
I don't know it.
I looked up the baby daddy video because I wanted to know, okay, she's saying that she doesn't need a baby daddy, but she very much wanted to get back with Stevie and have a family, have another baby with him.
Exactly.
And now Estelita done put a halt to that. But your song was, I don't need no baby daddy.
Yeah.
But you're lying.
You was able to understand that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
They had captions?
Shots everywhere.
Just say it.
I caught that part.
Just the baby daddy.
You have to keep listening to the chorus over and over again. The verses, not so much. But, she's saying she doesn't need, she's, I guess, an independent woman. I think that that's very misleading for these young ladies out here, to think that you don't need, if things don't work out, that's one thing.
Exactly.
You don't, while you're pregnant, saying you already don't need your baby daddy.
Exactly.
She's making a video, but we already know she was just a little mad at the time.
Well, that's unfortunately, that's what people do when they are in certain situations. We get hurt and we start lashing and talking out when you're hurt. And it's not how you truly feel, which crazy to me, but it happens. Fuck it. I look at this as a ploy, to be honest with you. I think these two, she's looking for a raise. As far as I know, the way it put out, her and Stevie are the highest paid on the show.
Okay.
No one makes as much money as them two.
I see that.
So I don't know, maybe she's looking for more money because yes, she went on blast, this and that, popping hella shit. Hashtag Oprah Winfrey. I can't see Oprah. I can't see Oprah interviewing you.
Not thinking about you.
I hope not. But you're putting all this, you're putting all that out there. Tune in, and then nothing happened.
Exactly.
Right. I was like, what happened? She said she's coming back in 5 minutes.
She left. Well, I think they probably fired her That's what they're saying. At the reunion, they all got together for the reunion taping.
Right.
And Jocelyn got mad because they noticed that she was high. That's what they were saying, that she's a little off her rockers, which is normal. So she walked off, but she never returned. Come to find out, they fired her. They was like, bye, Felicia. Like, we're not going to take this no more. We're tired of the divaness. Like, enough. We dealt with it. It was cute. Now we're over it.
There's always somebody else that can do that.
Exactly.
Like, it's not only
you got Carly
Red.
Red.
The first time we've had a drama queen on these shows.
Exactly.
Somebody will step up and take her place. So that's her. She took it.
Oh, I mean, looking at the cast as of right now. Okay. I'm sorry, I love Rashida to death, but she's dry as bread.
Well, definitely.
And they're saying that a lot of their stories are fake, current
Yeah.
stories. They don't know which stories are real or not.
Well, we all know it is scripted to a certain extent, but I say when other news and the stuff get involved, you can kind of tell what is kind of real, what isn't scripted. But she's dry as cornbread. Sorry. I mean, yes, Carly Red.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little drama with her, but at the end of the day, it's like you're a 60-year-old smut. Like, it's not as sexy as. Sorry, it's the truth. Like,
But do you think that Caesar's really into her, or that he's just doing that also for his own acclimation into the Atlanta scene?
I think Mona got together.
Yeah.
And was more lines
was able to
of
put something together.
Let's put something together.
She needs a show.
She causing drama here. Maybe she could cause a little drama in your show. We could get some ratings or whatever. Maybe they kind of forced them to kind of get together.
Probably.
I don't see them two like really starting a family or married, loved
He's
up
there
or
partying every 2 days, and I don't never see them together on social media.
When you're in a relationship, and I think him and Duchess was together for about 4 seasons? 4 seasons?
I think so, yeah.
So you figure they were together about 4 years. A lot of ups, a lot of downs.
Of course.
But I guess when it does get to the point to where it's just like it's done.
Yeah.
It's party. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a little fun. Even if it's like that in between shit. People always say, well, we wasn't together at that time.
That's everybody's favorite word. We weren't together.
That's the safe. You want to just break up for a little while?
It's just like, we were talking about prior, hey, it just happened. Like, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. But, it does happen. But I don't see them two actually doing something.
No.
But
I think it's just for TV.
Right. But all the other cast members now, like, it's like, okay, dying. Okay, yeah, she took off the pink wig. I can actually see you're pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Take away your fake ass.
God, I love. She's so pretty.
She's pretty.
That stuff.
But like, what other cast members do they really fucking have?
Nothing. Nobody.
I mean, okay, unless you're saying now, okay, we have Stevie, we got Estelita.
That's gonna be the new spinoff. That's gonna be the new.
But so again,
yes.
You're saying that Tammy's dry.
I mean, honestly, I would say.
You would never say that Tammy.
Not Tammy.
You would never say Tammy is dry.
I suck a fart on her ass. That's how bad she
Lord.
is. It's just, I just think, what I mean? Like, you can tell they're trying to get her so ratchet. She's just not letting it happen.
She's not, because that's not her character. That's not who Tammy is.
She's always removing herself from the chaos,
from the situation. She ain't got time for that.
I think her and Rashida would definitely get along because they're pretty much two of the same characters.
Yes,
right.
But I think Tammy's just like, she's a gosh.
She's
pretty.
pretty
As I don't know what, man. Oh my gosh.
I can't stand him.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, in actuality, Mimi's dry. Rashida's dry.
I mean, you take no more shower rods.
Yeah, because that was her highlight of that season.
Even through season 1, she was Stevie's baby mother.
Exactly, she was.
There wasn't nothing like, she got her and the Nico thing, and then her the Chris thing, and you throwing so many things together to try to really
keep her
in the show.
In the show, because you think about, she needs to go.
And we
they got
from the new couple who shoot her. We still haven't. They haven't come.
Well,
back
she dry
yet.
as shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like she was.
That was just
horrible.
like their premiere to be on the little moment of fame.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, she's all right. I give her that. nice body. I give her that.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you do own your own business, but you being in front of the screen is not where it needs to be.
Well, everyone can't be in front of the cameras like us at Chics and Flics. Some people just have it naturally. Some people don't. You know what I mean? Some people are just made for TV.
This is true.
Facts.
But she will get, if not with VH1, I think she will be able to have a show someplace else.
Who's going to watch it?
Jocelyn, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the...
Probably on We or Bravo.
What's that?
Telemundo?
Yeah, Telemundo.
Shots.
She can go there.
She can go to Telemundo.
I mean, especially Mimi came out like real bold. I don't know what's going on with her. Maybe.
Well, I read that her and Jessica Dime had a fight.
Again?
Over what?
I don't know. Just fighting.
Got two strippers that can help themselves.
Exactly.
Tommy's leaving.
Tommy's leaving.
Well, that I applaud.
With Tommy. I think I really hope behind her leaving that she gets help.
That's what, to me, that's
I really think she needs help.
Okay, so she's left, but if you haven't noticed, she's going everywhere, flaunting herself.
Her booty.
She's dressing overly provocatively.
Trying to get attention.
She's not doing anything different by leaving the show. She's delving right back into that same situation.
Well, I mean, we know the show is scripted. I guarantee you there was like, well, how about you start your own wine type shit? That's definitely the whole producer thing.
Yeah, of course.
Just to put out there, Jocelyn Hernandez's net worth is worth $2 million right now.
$2 million.
She's worth $2 million right now.
I believe it.
I think that's a young lady.
That means she owns things that
we put all together like escrow and all the other stuff. She's worth $2 million. If you take everything that she's involved in.
Right.
She probably only got maybe $300,000-400,000 in cash, but if you look at everything, she
everything
definitely
that she done, that's how much
she has that much
Okay.
money. So her music is we don't listen to it. Somebody listens to it
in her country, Puerto Rico,
somewhere. But it's just more lines of I think. I was hoping and praying during the pregnancy that this young lady would, really get to a point to where she could change her life, get her stuff together. And obviously that's just not going to happen.
No. She had us fooled.
Is the real hiring her as a permanent? No. She just went
They
a
better
couple
not.
of times?
I think she just went up there for just for
a few episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey, she's getting paid for it. And I could tell you, here's the thing, people. At the end of the day, it's about ratings with these organizations, these shows. Now, when she went on a reel, I guarantee you the ratings went up.
It sure did.
So they decided to bring her back a couple more times to kind of try to weigh things out.
That's going to be scary.
Because, I mean, if you really look at that panel.
Well, because after they got let go of Tamar, it became dry. Nobody watches it. Tamar was bringing the mess, because who Tamar is.
And who better to bring Jocelyn? She is nice to look at. So, I think Estelita's better. But you have something.
He's like the new girl.
I was saying,
he do.
I just think she just carry herself a little better. Like
we haven't seen her yet.
They just introduced her this season,
right? But the few times we've seen her, like when you first started seeing Jocelyn, you knew that was ratchetness all day.
That's true.
She started like this is a ratchet chick.
Yes.
But with Estelita, it's like okay, she got a little nice little style.
She does carry herself very
a little reserved.
She does. And she's always covered. Like I don't ever see her with like
that. You can't.
I'm just saying.
I mean, like the certain shit you just can't wear. It's nothing you can put on that's gonna cover that shit.
No, it is, but she's not trying to show every body part.
Right, like you said, walk around with just the tube top.
Just the tube top.
And maybe boy shorts on and shit like that.
You could tell she's very.
So being that Tommy is, going out on the town exposed and looking for attention, as a man,
right?
Would you? I mean,
bust her ass.
I'm hoping that something happens for her to get help, right? And I'm hoping that she will be successful after Love and Hip Hop.
I can't even talk to
her. But the question is,
yes,
as a man, knowing that she's a beautiful woman and she just has brokenness,
right?
Would you help heal her?
No.
And not just in the bedroom. Would you married? Like, do you think that there are men out here that are looking at her beauty, which I just didn't understand why she always had that same robe on open. I mean, maybe
that's her signature.
But I didn't like it. But as a man looking at all that beauty,
right,
and body,
yes,
you would not give her a chance? Is there a man out there that will give this poor harlot a chance?
Put like this, harlot. I would wife a chick who slept with 4,000 dudes. If at that particular point in time when we meet, that this is a life change you want to take apart. You know, this is what you want to take apart. Like me from going from being a fucking smut, right, to being in a relationship at the time, it was like, okay, well, I put all my cards on the table. Like, I come with a lot of baggage. Mm-hmm. You would have to be willing to, understand it, deal with it. A lot of times we're out, you're going to run into people, mm-hmm. right. Whatever the situation may be. And at that time, she was willing to deal with it. Yeah. So, but I was ready to turn a new leaf. It wasn't like. I think
Tommy would be ready if the right man came along. I think that's what she's really looking for.
I think here's the thing. You have to work on you first.
Definitely.
So it's just like me right now because I'm single. Walk out right here right now and try to wife the next chick and thinking it's going to turn into something. It's not. I got to fix me first. Exactly. I got to work on me. I look at my past relationship. Okay, what did I do good? What did I do wrong? I'm not perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, what can I do better?
Yes.
And once I work on myself and I get ready, then I'm ready for a relationship. I could give a fuck about pussy right now. I ain't had my fill. Yeah. To me, now it's all about true commitment, relationship, waking up to the same person repeatedly.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
So with Tommy, if I met her and as she was at that point in her life where she showed me, not just told me, right? She actually showed me that she is ready to become wifey material. Then I fuck with her. Because I'll tell you this.
Give her a chance.
Absolutely. Every chick a man's been with. Every chick a man been with, then been through some niggas. Right. Niggas with nothing on her face, all over her body, in her mouth, everything. That's just the way it is. So it killed me when dudes like, damn, she just slept with 4 dudes or 5. Man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's like I tell you, when you sleep with someone, you sleep with everybody that person sleep with.
Facts.
So if anybody slept with anybody I slept with, there's a lot of numbers involved there, peoples. No, but it's just more lines of, it doesn't matter. What you did before me means nothing to me.
Exactly.
What you do while you with me, if you show me the same respect and that I show you the love, the caring, then I'm ready to rock with you.
I mean, because some of it is attention, seeking.
Of
but
course.
Some of it is who you are. Yeah. And you can't always take the hoe and turn her into a housewife. Some you can, some you can't. Because if she finds if the right man comes across her, right, and he presents himself, and she's not, like, she doesn't even feel like she's worthy, she's gonna mess that up anyway. Like, she's not gonna know how to deal with a man treating her properly.
Well, you ain't that because you're that.
Exactly. That's who she is. Right. And if she's not willing to, tame that beast that's within her, that makes her have to go and flaunt herself to every man.
The attention, she didn't have the father figure.
Exactly. That definitely shows.
A man said you're pretty, so now you're wetting the drawers and shit like that. Exactly. Whatever. I mean, put like this: everybody in this world is a smut and a hoe. I don't want nobody to fit out here, be like, I ain't a smut, I ain't this. You slept more than one person, you a smut, and you a hoe. Male or female.
More than one person.
Up and down.
Like, come
I don't care. Hey, that's just the way I look
at it. One person and 10 years later, another.
You're a smut.
You can't.
You're a smut.
Let's say 10
I'm a thought, but they're a smut.
He said, I'm a
How about 10 in 1 year?
I mean, like you said, experience life, whatever you want. I just don't want people to look at it and saying, it don't matter how many people that person slept with before you. If this person is standing in front of you right now telling you that they are willing and want to start something with just you and you, you give it the opportunity. Don't worry about this and that. What's the worst thing a fucking dude or a chick can say with you? Oh, I fucked the person you was with. Okay, well, I'm fucking them now.
Right.
Like, what's the worst thing? Like, oh my God.
It's kind of, and then, it's different reasons why you might be really thinking that it's going to turn into something.
I say,
Every time.
I mean, you put like this. I don't care what the man is packing. I don't care how fat the ass is, the titties, the mouth, or whatever. Once you finish that 30-minute to 40-minute, I don't know for how long it takes you to nut. After that, what do you have? So we got 24 hours in a day. Let's just say 2 hours.
Right.
So those other 22 hours of the day, does that person make you really feel special?
Yeah.
Do they give a fuck about you? Like the little things.
Yeah.
If you like this, okay, I'll make sure I get you the sweetest fish or this or that, the things you like. Person actually cares about you other than when they're pouncing on you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
We can't argue with that.
So, like I said, I can have the greatest shit in the fucking world, but I'm good. You know what I mean? I had the greatest, I told you, back when I was a teenager. Both sides. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I could run into him right now and still be cool. I'm good.
That's good.
Okay.
So we hope that Tommy will be able to find whatever is lacking that is obviously showing itself.
She need counseling. Real talk.
She does need counseling.
I put it this way. If you are a type of person, you've been through hell and back, and you really want to fix yourself, I think counseling is a good thing for you.
Of course.
Especially because there are a lot of times, there's a lot of things you don't want people to know about you that are in your circle.
Exactly. And
so sometimes you are able to talk to complete strangers who, doctors or whatever. You're able to be your true 100% self.
Exactly.
Not your 85% self. Well, I ain't gonna tell them this and that.
So you got to give your all.
You're able to give it complete out there, and that way you be able to work on yourself. Because it took me, I had to admit something to myself not too long ago, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up, homie. You know what I mean? I really had to admit, sometimes we get to the point that we would lie to our fucking selves to the point that we actually start believing
the lie. That is true.
I tried my hardest. You know what I mean? We could lie our asses off or whatever the situation may be. Mm-hmm. But, hey, I wish all of them the best. We'll be looking for that reunion.
Yes.
I hope then we'll have a lot to talk about. Next week?
First one should be next week. They're probably going to do a 300-part.
You already know. 3 series.
I think because I know what they always do. They always do the reunion that leads into the next one. I think Atlanta.
LA is the next your favorite show.
Yeah. I don't know who's out. All of them is whack. All the shorties on there is whack.
They are.
Soldier Girl is a smut.
Sky now.
Who?
They have Alexis Sky. She's coming up. Fetty's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, she's coming on there?
Yeah. And her and, of course, the drama is between her and Masika. So that's going to be in the next season.
Her
still
too.
Gonna be dry.
Just...
It is going to be dry this season.
We'll watch it if it is good. We'll still have other shows coming up.
Yeah.
And starting next week, we're going to be ready for y'all with Growing Up, Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
The last 2 episodes were really good. So that's something we definitely think that you guys really need to be a part of and listen to. All right, y'all. We're going to take a break. Don't go nowhere.
Constructicon.
Welcome back to Chics and Flics. I am Kizzy, and we are about to start talking about the most disturbing news ever. Is about LeBron James, the vandalism that happened on his property with the N-word. It's very disturbing, and it's heartbreaking because obviously it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or a normal person. It's still bothering when it comes to the N-word. So I'm gonna open up to the table.
Hi, my name is Erica Monique. And
I can't stand her.
Well, we haven't been introduced, because you guys know us now. This is show number 5. We in here, and
I know people are like, what in the fuck is in them glasses? I'm saying, like, they be having a good
yes, I love being here.
Yo, I had, I tell you, I went and got like 4. I think I wanted to get the case, but they only have 4 left. So I grabbed 4 around Memorial Day.
Look at him.
You're nicest.
That's why he's drinking water today.
Well, like I said, I gotta go to a place after this. I gotta be on point. So. Well, from here, I'm going to the gym, and from the gym, I'm going there.
Okay.
All right, so those of you, y'all worry about the finals and everything, so you know everything that's going on with LeBron.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. It's a very, very big trend when everyone's house is getting vandalized or broken into.
Exactly.
What shocks me about his is because I know he has his own compound.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what house it was, because I know he does have a lot of freaking houses, but I'm not sure which house it is, which one it was, because I know he does have a couple of compounds.
Well, then he's got to have some daggone cameras on him.
Well, I mean, like I said...
Well, I think they do have cameras. I just don't know if the cameras has been, like, put out there. No, it hasn't been put out there. TMZ didn't tell me that. Just saying, that's my news. But I think they do have cameras out there. I guess they're just going through the footage as of right now. But watching him at the game, you could tell it's kind of... The first game, it weighed on him because he was. I'm just saying because I like LeBron.
Don't take nothing away from KD.
Yeah, you trying to give him an excuse.
I'm just saying,
like
the
Rihanna break.
He wasn't feeling himself because of what happened, and I understand. Like,
it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I want when you have a bunch of money like that. And you still are treated, the same way. It does remind you that it doesn't matter what you have, you're still seen as a nigga.
And that's what he said, in his interview.
But I'm sure this isn't the first time he's faced racism. But for somebody to come on your property
that's different.
Yeah.
Being called out in the street would be like, okay, but you came into my sanctuary, and you're exploring my sanctuary, telling me this is what it is. So
and I mean, to me, what's scary about that is
that person was able to get that close.
Right.
That's what scares me.
And these are people that really want to see something, because they don't want to see you with all this money.
No.
And writing on your house is not the harm that they would like to come to you. So you don't know how far people will go. Because in all actuality, I'm sure they'd rather see him dead. You know what I mean?
If they did that.
They could do that.
And God only knows who's been watching him. You know what I'm saying? How long they've been staking out. What's his hours? What time does he leave? Because that person took time out. Get a job. How about that? You took that much time out to do that? Go get a job. Just saying.
Well, we can't get no job because all the niggas in the boy, they're taking all our jobs.
Shots fired. I will say this. Money does not control who you are, how the people view at you. There'll always be a person who is of a different race that you won't have as much money as, and they're going to look at you a specific way. Then there are also those individuals out there, again, who don't think you should have the money because of the color of your skin. But what I will say is this. I'm saying shame on him. I understand the people, whatever. You need to have proper security. I don't think there's any excuse for anyone, especially these, entertainers or musicians, basketball players. This man is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. For you not to have the proper security on your property, shame on you. Shame on you. You have to have man guard or whatever the situation is, but that's unfortunately what you have to have these days. Because there are so many people out there who don't have. And they don't want you to have either.
I mean, he should definitely have. I don't think that should have been able to have happened.
Oh no, but someone put it. Here's the thing. Do it. I would give the person who did it more credit if you did it while he was home. I'll give you credit. It's easy for someone to say, fuck him, fuck her, this, that, nigga, spick, I said spick because y'all Spanish people say nigga, so I can say it. So, I mean, all these things when the person's not around.
Right.
But if you're really true, you really a hater or you don't like this, and you can say those same words to a person's face. Mm-hmm. Now, what you have to remember, this man is 250, 6'9". Good luck with that shit.
Right. That's why they did it when he was away.
He's a big man. So like I said, you will give a person more credit that was able to, sit there and really say, you know what, I don't like you to your face. You're this, you're that.
Well, this reminds me, I just remember that this week I saw an article about it was 30 black men who were married to white women. Mm-hmm. Did you see that article?
I glanced through it.
So, do you think that that's some of the reason why our men go? I mean, we know that the white lady wrote a letter to about how black women don't treat black men properly. She passed out flyers this week talking about how they should date black men because they're so deprived. But anyway, I'm saying, do you think that's why some men want to be accepted so much that they have to move away from their culture to fit in? Like, do you think that's one of the reasons why? I
might get hated by saying what I'm about to
say. You are gonna get hated. So start hating now, guys.
Put it like this: I can give a fuck what a cultural person is, but let's be honest, fellas. For most men that date white women, it's the white women, that have the Captain Save-A-Ho mentality.
Okay.
I'm going to save you, just like most dudes, try to turn a hoe in the house when I go to the strip club, see the baddest chick in the world, like, you too pretty to be doing this, yo. I could do this for you, and you're always trying to save somebody. I just think it's still the same mentality from that standpoint.
Right.
But the majority of black men that date white women date fat ones. So it's just not like it's like you dating something nice, hot, and tempting.
There were 30 men.
Right.
Famous actor. I didn't even know Eddie Murphy. It said Eddie Murphy, I don't know if he's married, but it said married to white women, and there was a picture with Eddie Murphy too.
Well, Nicole, it's Nicole.
But she's damn near. She ain't white, but she damn near white.
She's damn near white. But I'm saying that was the one I know he married.
No,
yeah, the doctor or whatever. He's probably dating somebody now, but it's just more like, again, unfortunately, cultures raise up.
Gooding Jr., for instance,
he dates.
Is married to
Terrence Howard.
Howard.
He's actually married to a Chinese. I think she's Chinese.
Asian.
She looks white.
I think she's Asian.
All right.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I don't see like, oh wow, this is better than that. I think, to be honest, I've dealt with a lot of different cultures. Mm-hmm. As far as relationships, I only had like 5 relationships in my life. But I don't look at overall race. I think, people saying, oh, well, it has to be a white woman, he's a sellout, or vice versa. Nah, if a person makes that person feel special, who cares what culture they are?
Bigger than I think what it is when they want to change their circle, the people that they're around, you see less and less of us the higher you go. So now you're mingling and mixing with a lot of people of the opposite, a different race, and there are more white women there. So you're rubbing elbows with, because I do believe that.
Yeah, a lot of black people with money.
But they don't all mix together. When you
want
to change your environment, you're starting to go places where there are less of us. The men that you're having business meetings with, or socializing with men in certain positions, most of them are white men who are married to white women who have white women friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see us in that party.
Yeah.
So I think that time of wanting to change your circle, it comes with the it comes along with it.
I mean, I understand your point of view.
They feel like they're stepping up. Like,
I see it. I don't know about all that. Again, like I said, depending on households, and to me, that's what it really comes down to. You have a lot of women that, in broken homes weren't raised with a father figure. Mm-hmm. Or they rose in a broken home when every word out their mother mouth is fuck your father, he ain't shit, men ain't shit, use what you got to get what you want, oh you pretty, get that money, this and that. So I think, in the household we create our own issues, our own problems. Like it was not too long ago, a young lady was paid, a black young lady was paid to pretend to be hung.
Oh, that was fake?
That was fake.
That thing was fake?
Yeah, it was fake. She was paid. She was paid to do it.
Everybody was so. I mean,
I'm just
I was
sure.
so upset about
Me
the
too.
video.
Wait,
I didn't know she
really?
died.
But they had a Confederate flag in the back and all that stuff.
Sure.
And it when it portrayed that this was happening, no, the young lady was paid to do it. She accepted money to be a part of this role. But the sad thing is, the young lady didn't know her cultural history. She probably know how to dress, text, and all this other stuff, but she didn't know her cultural history. That way, nobody would have actually took any type of money to pretend to be fucking hung. A black person by a white person. Nobody would pretend. But again, we're not installing this in our kids' minds.
Absolutely not. No more.
So when they get out and there's someone telling you are special, you are this and that, of course you're going to be attracted to that. Most white people, when they see black people, they'll look at it, and not saying all people, all right, but some of them, they're already looking at, wow, you've been through hell and hot water. What can I do to make you better? They already have that passion for you. Mm-hmm. I want to give you a better life. I want to help you experience more.
Right.
And that's what we want. Wow, okay. Instead of Shaniqua talking about, well, why you ain't buy me nothing, and this and that shit or whatever, and we just go fucking running for the hills. So I really think, again, it's all about the household and how specific individuals were raised. Mm-hmm. And that. But, like, what fucking black person really is going to sit there and do that shit? Because I remember there was a case.
I can't believe that. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
when Sin first started doing her show, she did an episode, and it was a black lady that actually was hung from the school by her students. And she had the burn necks around her neck and everything. That's real. But this young lady sitting there taking dollars for someone to pretend to do it.
That's upsetting.
Well, I think they see our weakness, and some genuinely want to help, and some want to exploit it.
Agreed.
As a woman who sees a man who, historically has had struggles, like you said, she wants to go and make him feel like he's on a pedestal. And damn the black family. I'm not responsible for that. I mean, I love this man. It's not my responsibility to save the black race. That's their responsibility. Mm-hmm. And I mean, when it comes down to two people who have things in common and they like each other and they turn around and end up into a relationship, that's an individual situation. But when you see that it becomes a trend, when that's what somebody aspires to do,
right,
just because they think that's gonna make their image better, then there comes a question of, to me, your identity. Like, do you know your identity? If that's, if you can't build, we're two scarred people. The black woman and the black man are two scarred individuals. I guess one feels like they can't better themselves with the other. We've got to separate.
I think it's also the fact that most white women don't use the word no. All right, so
They don't mind their hair pulled.
Yeah, all that good shit.
Sometimes.
They worry about pulling weaves and all the other shit out or whatever. But again, sad situation. You know, I don't like him as an NBA player. Hey, ain't no wrong with that. Hey, I don't mess with him as an NBA player, but as a person, I don't think nothing like that should happen to anyone.
No.
I will say, you know, all you individuals, black, white, or whatever you are, Jewish, whatever, you have money, put that money into your proper security. The fact that someone, like Kizzy said, like he was saying, someone got that close to you where you actually lay your fucking head. You'd be amazed. The next people want to take the next step. Next thing they're in your house while you're home. Yeah. Spend some money, get better security, armed guards. I don't care what you got to do, but take care of yourself and your family.
Of course.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna be right back.
We're back, and we're talking about a story that is very dear to my heart because of the family and the issues that T.I. and Tiny had on the last episode. I had my box of tissues with me.
Sad.
Watching them have dinner and discuss the end of their relationship, it was very obvious that Tiny did not want it to end. And she had some reasons why he should kind of give her another chance, because she's saying that, you know, she tried to grow, whereas he really didn't. He's claiming that, you know, which is understandable. He was very young when he got with her. He was 22, he said. Mm-hmm. And he said, you know, the things that we've gone through, we've grown up together, you know, I've come into a man, so of course I was going to make mistakes. And she's saying, but you allowed yourself to go through these things. But when I went through a couple of little bumps and bruises and growing pains or whatever, you didn't accept that from me. Mm-hmm. And he said that you made a good point, but It doesn't matter. When it's a man and a woman, right, Kizzy? Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter because a woman cannot get away with the same things that a man can get away with. So we know that once she crossed the line with Floyd, it was a wrap. You got to know that men are not as emotionally tied to things as women. Even though they may hurt, they are able to pretty much walk away easier a lot of times than women are. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing Kizzy in so she can add to this. Thank you. But I think watching it and seeing the pain that she was really feeling, I want to commend her for saying cheers.
Oh yeah, they cheered it up. Oh,
at the end when he said, when he said, "There's nothing else we can do but split." That was like,
yeah, that broke my heart. I had a tear in my eye. I was like, oh my God, this is over.
And she picked her glass up and she said, okay.
And cheered it up.
And I want to commend her for that because I know that that's not what she wanted to do. She probably wanted to throw herself on the floor and kick and scream and say, no, this is not what I want to do. But she accepted it because, a lot of times, there's, I think the best way to get him back is to leave his ass alone. And we see with a new post that he feels some type of way. All those tables, how they turn. Because T.I. put up, I walked away because I accepted all of your flaws, but you wouldn't accept mine. You only found the problems in me. But wait. You spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on Bernice. Why are you mad? Why are you writing that post? Why do you think he's bringing that up now? And he said, but it's all love. So when you chase after somebody, they're like, oh, please, we need to stop. Get a hold of yourself.
Because she's getting ready to go to New Orleans, okay?
Now
she's doing her.
Very diplomatically accepted.
Yeah.
Now he's probably like, wait, she's not fighting for me?
No.
I miss her.
I miss them pancakes.
Yeah. See? So, what you think about that? Take that. How about that? Catch me outside.
You take a swig of this water.
He's getting ready. So you go first.
Oh Lord, I just think I'm still hurt because I watched it and I'm watching the seasons from the beginning and how they went through the flashbacks. It was just like
that really.
Wow, this is really. Wow, is there hope in a real relationship? Like, because they've been through a lot. They was able to get back together, then they broke up, then they get back together. But now to know, like, no, we're done. It's just like, holy, y'all was my idols. Like, I watched y'all.
Do you think the marriage has something to do with it?
Getting
married, because a lot of times you stay with somebody forever and ever and ever, and then as soon as you get married, they've been married way shorter than they've been together.
They just got married like a few years ago, right? Yeah, before her pops passed away, they got married.
I want to say this. It's saddened. It always saddens when you see two individuals that you can actually, see from day one that two individuals that madly in love with each other.
Of course.
It's a sad thing. I always say, unfortunately, a lot of times or a lot of issues where happens in relationships are the people outside of the two individuals instead of the two individuals.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I think at this particular point in time that them two needed to part ways. I still stick by my guns. I give it 3 years tops. They're going to be right back to fuck together, married again. But I just think, unfortunately, you have to have the individuals have to part ways. You have to meet that new person.
Yeah.
You have to move on. You have to experience life.
Yeah.
But
that's what the
on a new shit first.
I mean, that's money. That's nothing. I can buy you. Yes. Okay. I bought you this $100,000 gift, but I don't call you all day to see if you're okay.
That's true.
I'm not, are you good? I'm not showing you I care about you. Like, I've never been the one to be like, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's not me. I show you I love you. When I'm at a store, I'll find myself in a female store. Like, how the fuck did I get in here? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to buy my baby something. Or I'm going to do this. Or I'm at a regular store. She loves to eat this. She loves this.
Yeah,
or whatever.
but obviously
and you grab it on.
likes her a lot to spend $100,000.
Not really.
No?
No. I mean,
he's buying her?
Here's the thing. I've had a lot of money in my lifetime. A lot of money. I spent a lot of money on someone and can give two shits about them.
Now, though, at the time you were spending, that's your money. You're telling me that you didn't care where you was putting your money at?
Fuck no. I mean, like, say, like, even now, like, if I was, or if I'm, let's say I'm at a spot and I wind up buying a young lady a drink, which probably would never fucking happen, but I wind up buying a young lady a drink, I could give two shits about it.
But that's a drink. We're talking about $100,000.
But you're talking about anything, you know, when you're on that status, T.I.'s worth millions.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So for him, 100,000 is probably like 1,000. It's not gonna affect him like it would affect my tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when he's spending money, you're saying, "Oh man, he spent $100,000."
That's easy to spend.
That's
right?
easy for him.
Money.
Now, if you told me he spent $12 million on something, I'd be like, yeah. T.I.'s worth $50 fucking million.
Oh, really?
He's worth $50 million.
Yeah.
A fucking 100,000?
Yeah, that's
my bad. Fuck 1,000.
Yeah.
That's a $20 bill to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so showing that you care about somebody, Bernice is showing herself every day, twerking for him. Not that she hasn't already did it. Not that she didn't already do this.
Right.
But it's very apparent now who she's doing it for. To keep his attention.
Because she's in competition.
Right. Is that going to keep him?
I don't think so.
She's in the worst situation.
Yeah, she got it bad.
Here's the thing. You have some people, if you're one of those individuals who, you know, you're not really looking for something, you just want to have fun, have sex with the person, then being that rebound person means nothing to you.
Yeah.
You know, you have some people who can't be alone, period. You know, like, listen, like, you broke up Tuesday, Wednesday, they on the phone with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
So, obviously, this is his situation. He doesn't want to be alone. I think she's in a severe, dangerous position to get her heart broken. Because if we're like, she's really putting her heart and soul into this, and you're really dealing with a person who, yes, probably likes you, but I ain't gonna sit there and say the man really cares deeply for you.
Yeah.
But you got to put on she has to put on a show every single day. Because the competition is, this man has kids by that woman.
And they're still not divorced.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, her kids, especially her daughter, still calls him daddy and treats him like it's her father. Like,
so, do you think that if it gets more serious with him and Bernice, that him as a person is going to have an issue with her twerking all day and being damn near nude on all of her posts? Do you think that he's gonna stop that, or do you think that because that's how he met her and that's what she was doing, that's what she's known for, that he's gonna allow her to do it, whereas he would have never allowed Tiny to do it? And does that mean that he doesn't care about her?
because he treats Tiny totally different. Tiny,
well, I mean, that's the whole thing. When you met Tiny, you met Tiny a specific way.
Exactly.
When you met Bernice, okay, Bernice already dated a couple of stars. You know, you see her here. You know, she's, you know, attractive young lady, and it's all about body parts. Like, I still don't know if the young lady could put a sentence together, but I know she looked good. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, maybe this is just something what he needs right now to keep his mind off of his marital issues.
Yeah.
You know, when you truly care about someone, you don't just forget about them the next day. You may not want to talk to them. You may take you everything in you not to call them, not to reach out to them, but you don't stop thinking about them when you truly care about somebody. This is his distraction. Now, from her situation, because of the Floyd Mayweather thing, whatever she does, she has to do it on a super low.
Yeah.
She can't do what he doing.
Yeah, she can't.
She can't do it.
No. She cannot do it.
So I think, yes, she loves him. He loves her.
They do.
But I just think you need to part ways. These are two people who deserve to be together, but not right now.
He said that. He said that. He was like, I just think we have grown apart from each other, and we have to find our new person, which is true.
I think that's bullshit. He sucks ass on that one. Again, especially when you're dealing with long-term relationships, people, I'm telling you from experience, life experience, don't stop dating the person you're with. You have to continue to date that person. If her thing is roses, it's this, it's that, movie night or date night is so fucking important. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go out and spend money, people, but date night, that's important. I don't care if, 1 hour during the course of the day, phones go in the drawer. We have to sit here and actually hold a conversation. How was your day? Mm-hmm. How was your day? These are things you have to make sure that happens in your relationship to make sure that this person doesn't go out because Billy Bob or Susan is listening when you won't.
Right. Yeah. And there's so many distractions that there's so many distractions to your relationship that will make your relationship become a distraction.
I don't know about that one.
That's what he said.
That's what he said, but it's just more lines. Again, whatever you're not getting in your relationship, you're going to go elsewhere and get it. It's not always about sex, people. Mm-hmm. You'll be amazed what a conversation will do to a motherfucker. If you're not listening to the person, you're not being a part of the person's life or, acting like you give a fuck what's going on, that person's going to find somebody else that does. Now, they may not be sleeping with that person, but that person is going to be an integral part of their life because when they're going through something, that's the person they're going to reach out to talk. Mm-hmm. And women are emotional, and that's a dangerous thing, situation there. So, obviously, these two are at a point to where they stop appreciating the little things they did. So, maybe Tiny painted his big toenail, and maybe Bernice won't do it. But it's going to be something, once you move on, you learn to appreciate.
Right.
Yes.
Because that person who may actually care about you is not built like the person before that knew you. And now you have a person who's getting to know you. Yeah. Oh, it's good. A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Boo-boo.
Yeah.
Right.
My sweetie this. And, oh, he's so cute and all this other shit.
And when
2 months, you're like...
T.I. be like, so you going to stop taking them pictures, right?
Right.
Why you ain't answering my text?
Exactly.
I keep reaching out like, where you at? Well, why you won't face chat me? I'm good. And that's what it happens. Like, I give you the beginning person all the time because I tell people a lot, like, especially these couples who've been together 10, 12 years, there's so many doggy style positions in the fucking world, people. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep things exciting. You have to keep things good. So again, him spending $100,000 on this girl is nothing. This is just what he's doing. He's poppy showing himself, like they like to say in my Jamaican community. He's just showing his ass now, but he has to pour it on. You didn't invest it into this young lady already.
A lot so far.
So now you gotta double down. Hey, I don't know. Maybe she's buying him stuff too. But then it's also crazy because she's not on his level.
Definitely not.
But then again, like Tiny's always gonna be around, boo boo. You have to understand it. They got kids together, and you can listen to her daughter if you want about her not choosing side. Her side is them fucking together.
Right.
That's her side.
Oh, that's her side.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why she not up. No.
Don't be shocked when she start popping up.
There are 7 kids. Every day of the week, a different child. I'll be like, you call daddy today.
Yes.
You're calling him tomorrow. You're calling him the next day.
And you're going to go see him, Zani.
Yeah,
you're going to go visit.
The grown ones. He's not going to tell Zani she can't come over.
Exactly. That's his baby. That's his child.
And she going to be there, got the tea. Oh, she this, she that, she that, she that, she this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And one thing I can honestly say about it too, like, so many people got on Tiny the way she looked or whatever, but to him, she's gorgeous. Beautiful. She's gorgeous. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you can block out what everybody else thinks about it. Oh, what do I look like? Looking in the mirror. Like, I walk out the house. I am what I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As long as you wash your ass, people, you got to wash your ass. But other than that, like, stop worrying about what other people think about you, how other people look at you, or how other people view you. And once you do that, you'll have a happier overall life. Mm-hmm. You'll be so much happy about yourself. Stop running to social media telling the world, got up 2 a.m., just cracked an egg.
I swear.
Just did this.
I can't.
Just did that. I mean, listen, people, your personal life is your personal life. I understand, you want to be excited or whatever, but I guarantee you was pot piss poor, not a bucket to throw, window to throw it out, or nothing like that, and you reached out to them 5,000 fucking friends you got. Right. How many of them actually be there for you?
That's right.
That's true.
And then on the holidays, you're spending your whole day hosting to everybody instead of enjoying the holiday. I can't do that. I'm like, if everybody on one day is saying Happy Thanksgiving, y'all don't need me to say it. I'm gonna be at my house cooking and enjoying my kids. Cause I know everybody else done said Happy Thanksgiving to everybody all day. Like I don't know.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But
that is the real distraction.
It was sad.
It was sad seeing them, and the flashbacks got me, and it was just like, I watched all them kids grow up. Like,
and then
wow.
After the dinner, the christening is the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the next scene, and now you have the pastor saying, are you guys committed to the baby? Like, not to each other. Are you two committed to the baby? Mm-hmm. And this baby is not even a year. Well, maybe she's a year. They just had the birthday party.
Yes.
So she is a year. But what I'm saying is, it's such a contrast. Like, we got married. We had our last child. We've already broken up. But now here we have to come back together for a ceremony. There's going to be birthday parties. There's going to be everything together, but I think Major is the little boy,
Major,
right?
If you notice when T.I. was saying, "Yeah, I saw you have a mustache," it seemed like he was upset about something.
Major.
Yeah. He was upset because even Damani, they were trying to cheer him up.
Yeah.
That should have been a happy day for him. His sister got christened. So obviously, you can tell that it was bothering him. So T.I.'s trying to say, hey man, you getting a mustache. He's probably like, Daddy, where you been?
This is it, Daddy.
This?
Like, why is
And then he's trying to, you gonna get a mustache before Damani.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's also.
And one of the kids said, they was like, for the new season. And I don't know if it was Major or King, was like, no, this is the final season. And I was just like, no.
And then at the end.
It was the separation of them walking away. It was the older kids that walked out first.
Yeah.
Then it was the little ones.
But at the house, she said to him, so what you about to do now? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, you about to call for me.
He's like, I don't know. I got this empty house.
Yeah, but it was like he's walking through
shutting off lights one by one.
Those couple of hours or 30, 40 minutes, 2 hours is just going to be exciting. But after you nut,
then what?
He gonna be on the phone with Tiny. That's because his mom he said, well, call me when you get home, so I know you made it. Right. He's like, no, I'm gonna call you to make sure you. I don't know. I'm just hurt. Damn it, I'm hurt.
Hey,
it's heartbreaking.
It's a part of life.
It is.
On.
I have faith in them now. I have faith that they can.
They're
gonna get back.
It's too much. I just, if both of them can just grow the fuck up. That's just being real. I don't care what ages they have on their birth certificates. Mm-hmm. You got to grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I tell people relationships are so fucking simple, but we complicate the shit out of them. It's plain and simple. Don't do nothing to no one you don't want them to do to you.
Right.
So if you don't want them to take a number, don't take a number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just boils down. Like, there are other forms of cheating other than intercourse.
Right.
There are other forms.
That's right.
It kills me when people's like, oh, that person's not into me. Shut the fuck up. Like, people know when someone's into them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know this person trying to holler at you. They ain't trying to help you just to fucking help you. They want to holler at you. And these are things you need to pick up on, or whatever situation may be.
Don't play with fire if you don't want to get burned.
That is true. But hey, if these two can grow up, I think yes, they will be back together and things will be wonderful. But unfortunately, it looked like T.I. has all the pride of an elephant, and I think again, Tiny could have gave me the best bomber's head in the fucking world, and he'd have got over it. But the fact that she fucked with Floyd Mayweather, someone that she knew he did not like,
that
he had issues and problems.
That hurt him,
That
like to the core,
hurt.
And he kept on. He was like, "But you went to a man's house that I despise."
You see that? Yeah.
He was like, and he like, you went to, but we wasn't together. You went to his house, and I despise him.
When I told you about the whole "we not together" stuff, if we broke up 2 weeks ago, and we still we ain't broken up yet.
Yeah,
we still together. We need to work whatever we need to work out, and then come to a conclusion.
But you
trying to make it work.
Though wasn't right when she said, "But you messed with somebody that I hired," and he said, "But did you have a problem with her?"
Yeah. She was like, she was like, I had a problem after I found that guy had. Like, yeah, I didn't. Yes, I had a problem. So yes,
from his standpoint, it was.
I need a guess. Please answer that. How?
Yes.
It was the deliberate. Like, we do a lot of things that we know is going to hurt you. Like, especially if, like, in a relationship, when someone breaks up, there's always someone who has the upper hand. And if I have the upper hand and I want to, pour a little more salt in the wound, I'm going to do it. I'm going to let you know or let this situation hurt as much as I can. But we're not really thinking. Because I always tell people, love don't hurt. And that's why people say, well, it doesn't exist. Love don't hurt. It's like, listen, okay, we need some time apart. I understand that. But not apart while you living and all this other shit or whatever. So the fact that her, and the girl were cool, and I think Tiny purposely, because she's been seen with the dude several times, she purposely went out there and hurt him. So once you get to that point, it's like it's not really much that can be done.
She wanted to hurt him, and then she realized that she did
too late though.
Like that was just not the choice that she should have made.
Right?
She should have found somebody else to do it with.
He'd have forgave her.
She was so mad that she just was like, "How can I really
get him back?
I'm gonna make him hurt."
Hey Floyd, oh, we going to a Halloween party? Okay. You want me to twerk on that? Okay. And T.I. was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get her.
I just said she could have had a picture with nut all over her face from anybody else, but the fact that it was with him,
it was with him. He could, and he still can't get over it because he said it at the dinner. He was like, "You went to his house. You was in his house. You went to the house, and then you went in the house."
But he just now explained why he walked away. So he walked away because he wasn't accepting that I make mistakes, and I'm sorry.
She need help.
She does. I can't.
All right, y'all. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed today's show. We have some. Everyone has something to do today.
Yes. Gotta go to a wedding.
Which is why we did an early show today. Next week we will be on Friday.
Yeah.
We're live right now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I could have posted up my video.
I didn't know that. I thought we were coming on later.
No, we lie. We do that.
Oh.
I don't like her.
She
I could have been posted.
I didn't know.
She thought it was recorded.
Yeah.
I believe it or not.
Oh man, you gotta love E. You gotta love E.
Oh jeez, guys, I'll put my pictures up later. Okay.
She'll put them up, everything. But everyone has something to do today. We're parting ways. This is why we came together early.
So next week, sorry, I cut you up. Yeah. We'll be live Friday night.
Friday night, right?
Friday night.
We'll do Friday at 8 p.m. and then the following week will be.
We may have to do it earlier because of the finals.
Gives a fuck about that shit. They'll be there. LeBron will be down by like 3 games by then. But now we'll keep everyone posted and we'll let you know.
Yes, we'll let you know.
When the show's gonna air, but it's definitely gonna be Friday. And following that week is the event.
Yes.
So those individuals who will be in the tri-state area June 17th, it is my actual born day.
Woohoo!
Come out and help us celebrate True Vibe TV's launch party. We have some great R&B artists. We have great comedians coming out. It's going to be great music. It's free to get in. You don't have to pay to get in the place. And if you are a drinker, there are unlimited drink specials where you can spend a few dollars and have unlimited drinks the time you're there. Or you could just pay as you go. It is what it is. But we're all going to be there. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to show my fucking ass. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I think the smut is coming out. Just joking.
Come meet the ladies of Chics and Flics.
Yes, please. Hang out with us.
All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Peace.
Good night.